This is the Harley-Davidson Pan America Special 1250, Harley's bold leap into the adventure touring world. It's big, it's powerful, and it's packed with tech. But does it deliver that true adventure experience, or does it miss the mark? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Bonnie Biker YouTube channel. For those of you new around here, my name's Ray, and I'm so excited to share with you this absolutely stunning Pan America Special. I've seen so many good reviews of this bike on YouTube and online, and I was really excited to try it out. I was hoping that this would be the adventure bike for me, but unfortunately it's fallen short. But first, let me give you some facts and figures on the Pan America. The Pan America has been fitted with the Revolution Max 1252cc engine, which produces 150 brake horsepower and 128 Nm of torque. It had a 6-speed gearbox, but unfortunately no quick shifter. You've got plenty of rider modes and ABS. You've got dual discs up front, single disc to the rear with Brembos. I also just want to touch on the tech package. It's got a 6.8-inch touchscreen display, which is packed full of features including navigation, music controls and customable rider modes. For me, one of the standout features of the Pan America is the adjustable ride height. When you come up to a stop, the bike lowers, and at 5'11", I can flat foot the bike really easily. When I've been in adventure bikes before, they've always been a bit taller and I've been on my tiptoes, not giving me much confidence at all. Now let's talk about the looks of this bike. It's a bit like Marmite, you either love it or hate it. Personally, I think it looks absolutely stunning. This massive beastie front end gives you a lot of road presence. I just think it looks absolutely stunning and looks like nothing else in the adventure range. So there's plenty to like about the Pan America 1250 Special, but as I mentioned earlier, there are a few areas that didn't quite hit the mark for me. Let's have a look at them now. The first thing for me was the feel of the bike. I didn't get an instant connection and I didn't feel at one with it. It was like there was a separation between me and the road, and I couldn't fully enjoy that riding experience. When it came to cornering the Pan America, it just felt a little bit harder than usual. Not excessively difficult, just you had to put in a lot more effort. You can still corner with confidence, it just takes a lot more effort than you used to. It's probably unfair to compare it against the BMW 1300GS, as BMW have been making them for decades, but that for me felt a lot smoother and a lot more nimble than the Pan America. And just like the Fat Bob I had, when you come up to a junction, trying to find neutral is an absolute nightmare. I was going from first to second, switch the bike off, put it in neutral, turn it back on again, and away I went. You may have seen this in other videos about the Pan America, but the side stand can be quite difficult to deploy. It's almost like you have to lean the bike over to the right, put the side stand out and then lower it to the left, which can be quite awkward if you're on rough terrain or loose gravel. So those are the areas I think the Pan America can improve on. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad bike. It's quick, it's got tons of tech, and it really is a good bike. It's just not the bike for me, and that's okay. We all have different tastes, we all have different riding styles, but I would highly recommend you go and try one out because you might fall in love. If you've got any questions about the Pan America, please drop them below and I'll do my best to answer them. Until the next video, take care of yourself, ride safe, and I'll see you soon.